Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very proud of him. A lot of people don't know, but at the start of his career, he played a lot of Q Cup and spent a lot of time up there. So it's been a bit of a crazy journey. Early on in his career, he was a ruck forward and coming off the bench for us and doing a pretty good job. But a spot opened up on that left edge, and he's really made it his own. And I'm really proud of him for the fact that our left edge is really dangerous, and he's a big part of that. So I'm really excited. Really excited for him and his little family, and yeah, it's going to be crazy.
So what attributes has he got that's taken him to Premiership player, international, and now 200-game player?
Well, I think he's a real calming influence on that left edge for someone like a Munster, and bringing guys like Justin Olam and in years gone by, Addo, and now Nick Meaney. I think he's a really calm influence for those guys, but I think one of the best things about him is he's really consistent. What he's going to bring every week. He's someone that you don't have to worry about or have a chat to pre-game, because what he's going to bring to the game, and that he'll be going out there and having a go. So yeah, it's really nice to be able to say that about your little brother, and I feel very lucky that we've been able to do this together for the whole time. So yeah, really grateful.
That must be a really special thing for you. I mean, not too many brothers get to experience their professional lives together, but you two have. I mean, how does that sit with you?
Yeah, it's been a really nice journey, having them there the whole time. We come here as kids, and now we're men with families of our own. Our families are very close, and this club's been amazing for us. Both of us have been able to live out our childhood dreams together, and go on to the highest of highs, and also had some tough times as well at this club, but we've been able to come through that. You just look back at some of the grand final victories we've had together, and even the opportunity to play for our country, alongside each other. It's been really cool, and we're not done yet. But when I look back, it's really nice that he's been there the whole time, and we've got all the photos and all the memories that we've got together. And yeah, it's just crazy to be able to do that with your brother.
You would ever dream about that when you were kids growing up?
Yeah, we used to dream about it, but I never thought it was going to come true. We're from a little place back home called Manurewa, and not too many people have made it out of there and gone on to do some pretty special things. So yeah, just proud of the fact that we've been able to live out our dreams together, play 200 games at this great club together, and yeah, really looking forward to a good night, a good arvo.
Just a couple of quick on-field ones. Obviously such a dominant performance last week. Have you been able to identify any areas that you need to improve upon heading into this week?
Yeah, really nice performance from the boys last week. I think we had the ball for the first 12 minutes, which is, I don't think I've ever experienced that in a game before, but I thought our defence in the first half was just a bit off. Just a few things in the tackle we can really work on. But yeah, it's really hard to pinpoint with our attack what we need to improve on, but I think the big improvement is our defence and our attitude towards our contact.
And how do you feel the forward pack sort of coming together? Obviously losing Cameron early in the season, until he hasn't played. How do you feel the forward pack's shaping the way through?
Yeah, the boys they're doing a really solid job. Obviously we had Welchie go down early in the year, and he's a huge part of our team. So he really leads those effort areas. So we really miss him. But someone like a Josh King has come in and done an outstanding job. He's really taken over that role that Dale used to play last year, and Dale did an awesome job for us for a very long time. And Josh has just been able to come in and take over that role, and really, he's really starting to make that 13 jersey his own. So it's been really nice to see. The forward pack's, it's a real quiet sort of group, but they're just going along and looking after things and taking care of business.
Just last one from me. Dragons obviously in some decent nick 3 on the bounce. What are the sort of key focus areas for you guys heading into this game?
Obviously, we've got a couple milestones this week. We really want to look after those and try and make them a special time for the boys. They're a really aggressive team. I think their forward pack are doing a really good job for them, and they're really aggressive. So it's important for our forwards to match them and to not let them get over us. Like I said before, we've got a couple of really big milestones, a couple of guys that have been there for a really long time, and have done some really great things for this club, and I think it's important that we go out there and honour those guys making their milestones by putting in a tough performance.
I was going to ask about Big Nelson. 150 games of Nelson. What are your memories of playing alongside him?
Early on, he's a bit of I think he came here as a 15, 16-year-old. He's a very awkward teenager, nasty, but he's come a really long way. I think on the field, I don't think any other players offer what he brings to our team. He's such a big man, but he's so athletic and powerful. When Ben Nass is on, it's a horror for the opposition because he's just so big and so hard to handle. So it's been really nice to play alongside him for his whole journey. He's only a really young guy too for someone who's been around for such a long time, and he's had some huge games for us and hopefully many more.
At 26, as you say, there's a lot of his career ahead. Do you see him pushing on towards 300? Like he's halfway there now.
Yeah,
it's a big
that's
ask as a front rower, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think he's someone with the potential to be able to go and do whatever he wants to. The potential is there to go out and play 300, but he's going to be a devastating player for a long time if he looks after himself. If he wants to play 300, I know he'll be able to do it, but whatever he wants to do, I think Big Nasty will be able to go on and do it.
Now, asking you about this, becoming only the second brothers to reach 200 games with the same club, how does you feel about that sort of achievement?
Yeah, it's really cool. I haven't really heard of that before, but just really proud. This is a club where we've been able to come and live out our dreams, like I said before, and to be able to play 200, both of us at this club. It's really nice, and I haven't really reflected on it yet, but I guess when I finish up one day, it's something that I'd be really proud of. Like I said, I don't really like looking back too much. I just want to focus on what I'm doing now and improving on what I can. But it's really nice, and I'm really grateful for this club.
So you're going to lead the boys out, or are you going to still lead the boys out?
No, chuck them up the front there. I'm sure he'll be right. It's not too hard, I guess.